Greetings, people of the internet. This is Cardiacs, and today is another video. And Poppy decided that he wanted to start chirping like crazy, so I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, I skipped yesterday because I just wasn't into doing a video. I couldn't get myself started, and I feel bad for not posting a video yesterday, but I wasn't really feeling it, I guess. Just no matter what I tried, I couldn't just do anything. And I did record a couple of videos, but once I got them onto my computer, just nothing happened. I just couldn't. Regardless, I don't know if there's going to be a video tomorrow. I would like for there to be, but I've just been having a hard time trying to do anything productive lately. And it sucks. But that is life. And Puppy is still fussing. I don't know what his problem is. I hope that doesn't bother you guys too much. Regardless, the idea for this drawing is my character named Thierry is typically a very happy-go-lucky, kind of goofy and playful character. But in the roleplay, something happened and he's a bit extremely upset about it, so he's kind of going down a spiral of inner turmoil. Essentially, about as vague as I can make it. Because aren't all descriptions just super vague? Regardless, I was thinking about that other lighting piece that I was playing with my character Severa with the street lamp behind her head. And I was just kind of thinking about how to mimic the atmosphere but do it in a better way. So I was playing around quite a bit with this, and so this video is a little bit longer than the ones that I have been doing, which I hope is alright with you guys. I mean, it's not that much longer, it's only maybe a minute or two extra. I tried to scare it down a little bit though. So hopefully it's all good. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked that I am even doing this because earlier I felt absolutely awful. I went to bed and then a couple of hours later I woke up with my stomach being absolutely evil. So I went to the bathroom and it just kind of got worse, but I had to get out of there eventually, so I got out of the bathroom. Then I tried to go to sleep and I actually did sleep for a while, but oh my god, it was just suddenly so hot. And I'm the type of person that when my body gets hot, I start to feel sick. Like, I mean, stomach kind of sick, like nausea kind of sick. Like, I'm going to fall apart at any second kind of sick. I don't know. Regardless, I, I still tried to go back to sleep and it surprisingly worked. I was very tired when I lay back down, but I needed it. So I notice sometimes that when I go to sleep, it'll help my stomach deal with whatever it's doing, but my stomach is very volatile. It always has been. Need to figure out a way to fix that, but I don't know. I don't know anything. Anyway, in this artwork, I was trying to practice with certain things. For example, reflections. The idea is that I was going to try to do rain, but I wasn't entirely sure how to go about that. So instead, I made it look like it had been raining, so there's hopefully what will look like a puddle right by the base of the street lamp. Which I hope that looks like a base of the street lamp. I didn't look up a reference for it this time. Kind of figured something simple, some kind of simple cylindrical thing would work just fine. Yeah. And then in this, I also wanted to try shading first before adding color. And of course, I shade a little bit more later because, you know, the colors kind of light things up a little bit more. But I also, I just figured maybe it'd be a little bit easier to get the atmosphere I wanted to if I shaded it first instead of adding the colors. Because, you know, when I add colors first, the colors typically turn out looking a lot brighter than they probably should. And then it ends up making me want to use black to shade everything so that it'll look really dark. And that's a no-no. You don't want to use black because then it looks really weird. Of course, in some situations you can just use straight up black. Regardless, I also wanted to attempt making this building not look totally boring, the one that Thierry is sitting against. So, it's got some cracks in it and some discoloration. I really want to practice that. I've got some books about, what are they called? What are they called? I don't know. They're books that are mainly compilations of photographs of old abandoned buildings, and some of them are just wrecked, just completely broken and falling apart. Regardless, I was kind of wanting to use that to hopefully get some more practice with working on buildings, making them look more interesting the very few times I actually do draw buildings. And also I wanted to uh, blah, blah, blah. Another couple of things that I know that I don't do very often are the fact that Thierry is smoking. I've never drawn somebody smoking before. I'm pretty sure anyway, aside from the thumbnail for this drawing. And I also drew him holding a alcohol bottle. And though I I don't think it's too obvious that it's an alcohol bottle. I don't really drink alcohol myself. I don't smoke either. So this is all weird to me, but I also don't like smoking or drinking. I guess drinking every now and then is fine, but I don't like smoking because obvious reasons. Growing up, being told drugs are bad like every single day, that smoking will kill your lungs, and I grew up with asthma, so the idea of not being able to breathe is very terrifying because when I'm sick, like legit sick, and my when you know when there's like congestion and stuff in the sinuses and whatnot, I end up coughing a lot, like, and I cough really hard and really loud. It always scared my mom when I was younger. Then she took me to the doctor, and yeah, asthma. Regardless, uh, when I'm sick, sometimes I cough so hard that it triggers a coughing fit, and I can't breathe through all the coughing. So I just have to cough through it and try to be calm. And but other times, like sometimes, I remember one time when I was, I don't know, maybe like 12 or something, and my brother and I were like wrestling on the floor in the living room, and I was getting over a cold or something, and I was feeling better because I was wrestling with my brother. But something happened and it triggered a coughing fit, so I started coughing really hard, and I was trying to tell my brother to get off me because I couldn't breathe. And it took my mom yelling at him, warning him that he needed to get off me because I was I couldn't breathe. I literally could not breathe through the coughing and because I was on my back. And I've noticed that if I'm on my back, it's harder to breathe when I cough. So I have to be sitting up slash on my stomach or something like that. I don't know why that is, but it's always held true. Regardless, he got off me and I got myself under control. I just kind of laid there for a little bit after the cough ended because it was just, ugh, it's pretty much agony. It's also terrifying. Like I tried smoking once when I was like 16. No, no, I was older than that. I want to say I was 18. I don't know. Regardless, my boyfriend at the time was smoking and I wanted to try it, so I asked him if I could just give it a shot. He let me try it and never again. I could not. I don't know if I did it wrong but regardless, it hurt and I couldn't breathe very well for a week afterward. Like that's not even an exaggeration. It I was feeling the effects for a week after. Regardless, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this chat, and if you like it, then there are other links in the screen. Uh, bye!